If you've seen some of my posts on Facebook and on Instagram, you may be puzzled by what I'm doing. Last week, I went through all my signals and made sure every one of them was working properly with proper timing. Well, I discovered in that process that I had sort of forgotten a little bit about how I originally set them up. So I decided that I would go back and document how they're set up, where the sensors are, and in that process I decided a comprehensive naming scheme was in order, that it would make sense. I divided the layout into 3 sections. The Farmore section, the Howe Street section, and the Farcliffe section. If you're not familiar with Farland, there may be a few people that aren't. A lot of you I know are very familiar with it. But this is a track plan. This is Howe Street, Farcliffe, and Farmore. And yes, there are sidings underneath the tunnel. The tunnel goes from here over to here. And there are sidings under there. My CCTV system is out. I need to get it going. I wanted to wait until I got signals sorted out, but CCTV is going to be next. I'll get that running so that I can see what's going on underneath there. I don't know whether the cameras are shot or whether the box is shot or what, but I'm only getting one camera working at the moment, and plugging another camera into the slot that works doesn't seem to fix it. It just gives me no cameras, so I'll have to sort that out. The Farcliffe section includes Farcliffe Bank. The Howe Street section includes Castle Bank. There's a key. Each sheet is designed to stand alone, by the way, because each section is not interdependent. I have a variety of aspects mixed together. There is one semaphore, and the purple squares are sensor locations. So I know where the sensor is. I did not make a note of where the actual control circuit is for each section, but it's generally pretty close to the sensor, so it's not hard to find. Zoom in here. Let's look at Farcliffe. It's the simplest. I'll move the camera, so I'll be right back. The Farcliffe section has a starter at platform 2 and a sensor right behind the signal. It's green and red. Then I have another sensor on platform 2 that's mid-platform, and it controls a home signal and a distance signal that are on the Farcliffe Bank, and so on. Now, one of these signals, of course, is over in the Farmore area, And the light blue line just indicates, it just ties the signals to the sensor so that it's easy to determine, looking at this diagram, what sensor controls what. The naming scheme is that anything in the Farcliffe section is preceded by an FC. Anything in the Farmore section is preceded by an FM, and anything in the House Street section is preceded by an HS. So for instance, here we have FC 201H. That means it's a Farcliffe section, it's number 201, and it is a home signal or starter signal. I have the decoders, I have a bunch of figures, I have speakers, I have everything I need. But I just wanted to do this quick little running session. It was a lot of trouble setting this all up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you think, Jim? What do you think? Yeah, right, that's a good idea. Rub the camera. Perfectly synced. One's going backwards and one's going forward. You know, sometimes it's interesting to see what's going on in some of these homes in Farland. Let's go over here and take a look and see what's happening in Farmore. Huh. It sounds like there's some TV playing. Oh my gosh, what's going on in here? It's an old American TV show, for heaven's sake. That's amazing. I didn't even know they had a TV in there. How they're watching old American TV shows, I have no idea. Very strange. Yeah, well, there's a lot of strange things going on here in Farland. You just never know.